Welcome back to MudRunner. So this is the continuation of the MudRunner challenges. We are going to move on to the main game soon, but I want to do a few of these challenges first to learn a bit more about the game and the way things work. Today we're looking at climb a hill. Sounds simple enough, but this was probably the hardest one to date. Yes, admittedly I've only done two previously, but this was pretty difficult. There are some bonus objectives which don't help the matter, to be fair, but our attempts generally ended like this one, rolling the vehicle off the side of the hill and ending up upside down. That happened quite a few times. In fact, this video, before editing, was over an hour long, just trying to do this one. This was another attempt. Again, we got a lot further up the hill, but again, we rolled the car, and again, we failed. But this is our successful attempt. Now, we are being taught how to use manual gears as well, which I probably won't use during the game unless we really need to, mainly because I'm not a fan of trying to do so many different things at once. My hands don't really enjoy constantly doing completely different things. But this first section wasn't too bad once you get the grips of it. The reason we're in cockpit cam as well is that is one of the objectives. If you want all 3 stars to pass it fully, you cannot leave cockpit cam. And straight away, the first issue you encounter is your lack of view. Your view is so obscured because you're inside the vehicle, and I do want to use cockpit cam during the main game, especially for long journeys. I think it adds more atmosphere to the game itself, but the hills, probably not. As you can see, we're on the hill now, trying to get over the next little ridge, and I can't really see where we're going. Can't see where the wheels are, can't see how close to the edge you are. Gently trying to rev the car to make it go without rolling. We're very close to rolling. We're nearly on our side. Trying to look out the window to try and see where we're heading. Managed to get the car to slide round a little bit there. And we can't damage the car. That's the other one of the other rules as well. And we can't use the winch. Which the winch I don't think is going to help us too much, but it's more the cockpit cam which makes this more difficult. Now we're on this next section. Again, we're on our side. I don't know how we're staying up here, but we are. Just managing to balance the car, trying to balance the throttle as much as possible to make sure the car moves forward but it doesn't go too quickly. It's so easy to roll the car. Now I think we're heading to the right a little bit. Yeah, not too bad. Now there's a little bit of a branch in the way that may help us with some grip maybe. Now I think we've got another crest to go up here. Trying to work out where you're heading as well can be tricky. Trying to nurse the car over. Okay, looking at the map just to be sure, because you kind of get to this point, you're like, where are we going? I think we're going up there. Yeah, we can just make out an arrow in the distance. There's the edge as I look out the window. Now, can we get this car? I'm trying to avoid the rocks as well, really. Don't want to be able to avoid them completely. And now you can't even see the road, or the track at least. The car is nearly upright, and it's just trying to nurse the car over. Can't get it to move. Okay. We just went in reverse a little bit there just to try and back up. No, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Don't fall. We're basically on our side, but the engine hasn't stalled. We haven't failed just yet. We are near enough on our side. Come on, we need to go forward. Slowly and carefully. Diff lock isn't on as well. Come on. I need to get it to turn. I'm so don't want to make this fall again. We've done this so many times. Come on. Just a little bit at a time. I'm trying. It doesn't want to move. And I think if we reverse again, I think we're going to go off the side. I think we're stuck on something. Right, we are reversing a little bit. Haven't really got much choice there. We are we're so close to falling off. It is silly. Come on. I can't get the car to move. This may be an issue. It's just not wanting to know what we're doing here. It's trying to play with the different gears, with the diff lock, just trying to make the car do what we want it to do without going too quickly. We are stuck on something, it seems. It's slowly moving. Ever so slowly, inch at a time. You can see how close we are to the floor. Yeah, okay. We're off whatever we were on, I think. Yeah, I think it's the rocks that we kind of came to. I think they would cause us an issue there. We're not. I don't think it's even mud. I think it is just the rocks underneath us that are causing us an issue. Don't want to go back onto the rocks if I can help it. There we go. There we go. Now, we're heading that way, but somehow we've got to avoid these rocks and not fall off at the same time. I think we're still stuck. It's like we're beached on one of the rocks or something. I'm going to try and reverse a little bit just to get an angle to turn. Okay, I think we're now heading. Are we in the right direction or the wrong direction? It's so easy, especially in cockpit cam, to not really think about which direction you're heading. I think we're okay. I was wondering there for a minute, do we have to go backwards? Because I don't think that's going to end too well. Okay, between these trees? Yes, the arrows now appear to where we're heading. So we can go between these trees, up the hill here. It's a very tight left-hander. Nursing the car around, just trying to make sure we don't go too quickly. We are sliding a little bit. Up the hill, come on. Between the gap. And try not to be too frantic with the steering as well. I think that's a bad thing if you're too frantic with it. Okay, we're going between these rocks to the left here. Just trying to avoid them. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. Now, this is a very thin path here. Can we make it through without causing any issues? Car's getting very sideways. We've nearly done it, I think. Right-hander. I think this is the finish line. Come on, through the gap, up we go. I think we're there, nearly there. There's an arrow just ahead of us. Come on. There we are. And after nearly an hour, or about an hour, we finished the hill climb, or climb a hill, all 3 starts, and job done. Thank you for watching this episode. It was a very hectic journey up the hill, but we did it. As I say, the main series will be coming soon. I want to do some more of the challenges first, but we will go to the main series of MudRunner, and then hopefully we'll follow up with SnowRunner in the future. But I hope you're enjoying the series or any content on the channel. If you are, don't forget to subscribe. A like on the episodes does help. We'll see you soon with more MudRunner challenges.